So like, fuck. Hi, welcome to whatever we're calling this.
Yeah,
How
the podcast.
the podcasts. No other podcasts
Yeah,
for y'all to watch. It's only this one.
this is the only one that matters.
Yeah. I mean, why would you want something else? I mean, we got my favorite male voice in the entire world, DJ Drew J, 98
Oh,
on
thank
all
you.
platforms, if I'm not mistaken. You know?
Um, yeah, that's probably changing soon.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that whole
Well,
thing.
well, I'm not changing. I mean, a lot of my stuff's gonna stay the same, but that's gonna be personal, and I'm making a new thing.
Mm. You gonna switch all everything? Like you're gonna switch it all?
I'm just gonna make yeah. Well, I'm gonna make everything new.
Ah, okay.
Um, it's just it's weird. I feel like I can't do what I want to do or say what I want to say when I'm streaming and stuff because a bunch of 12-year-olds found my account.
Yeah, I think that's.
So,
I mean, I think it's very flatter. I would personally think it's very flattering, but at the same time, I could understand how annoying it could be since
I mean,
you're.
it's nice that they're interested. I don't know. But it's just kind of weird, and I feel like some of it might cross over and like in the classroom things don't go like they should. I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so I'd rather it be more yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, have two
The
separate
separation.
lives. Yeah, rather than like
Separation is
you coming into class to teach some kids about like what teacher are you again?
I teach history.
Oh, okay, cool. So like you you don't want to sit here and be like, all right, class, today we're gonna be talking about the Great Wall of China and how it was made. But then all of a sudden one of your kids are like, remember when you died in Minecraft?
You know, if I had if I had the stuff from when I was like really, really going for what's it called?
Streaming.
Like a hardcore world and stuff.
hmm
If they were around for that, dude, I'm telling you.
I remember when
Uh,
I first got into one of your streams, you were playing a hardcore world.
yeah, and I'm trash.
I mean,
I
somebody
am
people got to start somewhere, you know.
like I get set up. Most recently I streamed and I only streamed for like an hour because I was not feeling it. And I was getting everything set up, everything looked good. It was a hardcore world. I was really excited. And then all of a sudden, I venture out of a cave. It's nighttime and I'm killing a spider. And what pops up behind me? A creeper. And just obliterates me, you know? It's yeah.
I think I just think how weird it is though, because like I found all of y'all, right? And I mean,
Mhm.
you're the only one that I truly go back to and constantly like maybe not constantly, but like every now and again catch up with.
Yeah.
Like I found you from an Androculus, I think that's how he pronounces his name, uh
Yeah.
on TikTok, right? And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go watch him. Found found how funny he was. And he was just like, let's go raid to Drew. Let's see what he's doing. And something about you, with your wife, or well, for girlfriend at the time. Holy crap. Girlfriend at the
Yeah.
time was just like, wow, that's like these people got something that I like this vibe.
Yeah, we keep it chill and drama free.
Yeah, unlike 90% of the fucking people on this damn
Yeah.
internet platform. Everybody wants some drama.
Oh no. I actually I just pulled it up because I was curious. I The stream lasted 37 minutes, and I think I lasted in the hardcore world for like a little over an hour in real time. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. But yeah, we try to keep it chill. I miss content creation. I miss streaming and stuff. Uh, the school year, it's kind of difficult to stay on it. I
Yeah.
I want to do more. I have a stream or like I have a schedule that I've written out that I want to follow. Um, but we'll kind of see how it goes. I might try and start in July when I get back from seeing some family, and if I'm able to
Imagine,
continue it a couple times a week. Huh?
I said, imagine seeing family. Like, come on now. What, do you love them or something?
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty dope. My we're gonna partially celebrate my birthday, since it I was in Italy during that, so
Yeah.
we're you know we're gonna chill, hang out. I'm probably getting some Legos.
Oh, I still
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
I still haven't finished that Bowser set that I sent you all the way in February, bro.
You still haven't finished that one?
Nah, I don't even have his arms. All he got is a leg or legs, tails, and like half his face.
Jeez, dude.
I've been so
I
distracted with work and stuff.
I bought a retired Millennium Falcon set. I think I sent you pictures of it. And
You might have.
I speed built the set. Um I bought it at like 7 p.m. One day, went home and started it, and then finished it. I think it was like by 4 or 5 the next day. Um
The Millennium Falcon.
not the UCS. It was a 2015 version for when The Force Awakens came out.
Uh,
So it's an older like an older set is retired, but um it was a pre-built set. They had taken apart, all the pieces were there. The problem though is that they organized it by color.
oh no.
And so like all of the tiny pieces blended in with everything else. So like finding certain pieces where it was so hard. But I got it done pretty quick, and then I haven't started another set. I'm debating on which one I want to start next because I have the Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor, and I also have the um I bought a retired Slave One that comes with some minifigs and stuff. It's the 20th anniversary version.
Mhm.
So I'm still trying to decide which one I want to build next because they're both pretty cool sets.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to buy some more Legos, but I have this plan for after 2025 that me and my
Yeah.
current partner, if hopefully we do, if we make it to then, me and her, yeah, me and them are going to travel the world, like actually travel the world, and just wherever we end up staying is where we stay. I'm not hoping for any place in particular, to be honest. I just
Okay.
wanna get out and see. And it's really crazy because I know that a lot of people want to do it, but nobody I've met so far has been like, yeah, let's go do that. Let's just go, you know? And for the rare off chance that this person is one of those people is super crazy. Like I wouldn't have sat here and been like, yeah, let's just go do it. To like when when I was 15. When I was 15, I wasn't even thinking about the next day.
No, not really. I was big chilling. I mean, the only thing I really cared about was getting through school the week so I could chill on the weekends or getting to summer. I was
I'm
pretty
not
lazy.
even I'm not even gonna lie. All I was thinking about when I was 15, since, got kicked out of school for rumors and whatnot, this could be, something that the viewers don't want to hear, but I was a horny kid. Like that was my number one emotion 90% of that year.
I mean, fair enough, fair
I
enough.
mean, I was 15 and like, you know, horniness and rage. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and go attack something or someone. So why not just
I mean,
with all the free time I had?
that's fair.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm starting to get out of that though. It's a bad habit that I have and it's really hard to get out of, but you know, some sometimes you gotta change for the better.
I mean, it's good. It's good to try and better yourself. Um,
Yeah.
it's people struggle with committing to better habits. I know that that's something that I've struggled with, but I'm currently doing this whole workout and like challenge yourself type thing. Um, and it's supposed to help you develop better habits. So if it happens, that's great. Um, the only part of it that I really hate is having to take a progress picture every day.
Really?
Other than that, though, it's like drink a gallon of water, read a book, exercise for 45 minutes.
Oh,
So I'm
you've
like,
been reading?
yeah, I've been reading, I've been exercising. But I read stuff for teachers. Like, oh, try this. This could help you out. Like it's for the whole thing, it's got to be nonfiction, and then that's kind of like a helping yourself kind of thing with my profession. So I'm been reading some though, some good stuff, some different ideas of how to engage.
If you sit
Um,
here and tell me that you've been reading The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar, we might have to cut ties. It's true.
no, no, that'd
It's
be yeah. I've been reading some
funny though.
nonfiction. Been reading some nonfiction. It's about this really hungry animal.
Oh, really?
Just
Really? Like,
consumes everything.
I'm gonna be fully honest. I don't think I've ever read that book.
Bro, what?
I'm not even kidding. I cannot
You
tell
never
you.
you never had somebody read it to you?
I don't remember. I think I th
That's one of those that's one of those things that I feel like everybody should either have read or been read to.
Yeah, like I remember reading the Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Captain Underpants books, but I don't. Yeah, same with If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I don't know any of that.
See, I never read that one. Not until I was an adult, but I also use it to teach the Holocaust. So
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah.
it's I
Like,
mean,
I
it's a good
mean,
way to for the students to understand like, okay, Hitler asked for something and then the people were like, yeah, go for it. And it just kept going and going until it got to the point of him starting the Holocaust.
that is weird. That is weird how you connected a super child book. Like, one of,
Well, okay. It's a child's book, but you also have to keep in mind
these
that
are,
with that, it's to teach a lesson.
yeah.
And
What was the
so
lesson in Hungry Hungry Caterpillar?
don't be so fucking hungry.
I'm so hungry. Refuse your gluttony.
Yeah, yeah. Don't listen to yourself. You're not hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry.
You know
It
what?
was
Now that
just
I'm
a
thinking about
Snickers
it,
ad campaign.
yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't think I remember the plot of the Hungry Caterpillar.
Like, if I meet somebody who truly remembers that entire book front to back, I don't think we could be friends. Like,
I
I
mean,
don't
I feel like I
even
could be friends with him, but
I don't know if you remember a child like that specific child book. I mean, okay, that's weird. Why? Out of everything, you just gonna remember how hungry a caterpillar was? Like, remember how hungry? Did you remember to eat this morning or brush your teeth? Come on now. But you gotta sit here and remember how hungry a caterpillar was. It just don't make sense, you know.
oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I thought. Oh,
No
so I
way.
was right when I said just don't be
No.
fucking hungry. I googled it. Yeah, I did. In the story, the caterpillar eats a lot of unhealthy food that makes him feel bad. Similarly, in life, we sometimes overconsume something that makes us feel bad afterwards. The
No
virtue of
way.
self-control helps with preventing this scenario from ever happening. So I was right. Just don't fucking eat.
Stop eating. No, no way. We got shamed for eating as children.
Crazy.
I know,
Absolutely insane.
don't like. Wasn't there a whole thing that was like, "Hey, please eat. You'll grow healthy bones." Like I
They
remember
used to
that.
say they used to say drink milk, but apparently that's not actually like that great for
Scientifically
you.
proven.
That's why I
I
drink
mean,
almond milk, man.
you milked a almond? How do you do that? Please run me through the process. That is the
Well,
most stupidest joke ever.
the actual process, you have to put the almonds in what's called a nut sack.
Yo, yo, I got one of those. All right, continue.
I
So
don't know the full
now,
process. I just know at one point that was I found that out and I laughed.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
But nah, I mean I don't actually drink milk. I put it in, cereal or like cooked or, like I'm not sitting here just getting glasses of
Guzzling
milk and
milk.
drinking it. Yeah, I'm like
I
guzzling milk. One of my best friends does just guzzle milk.
I
There was
can't,
one day
bro.
there was a there was one time in college. It was like midterms or it was finals or something. It's a
Mhm.
stressful time. And I walk out into the living room of our apartment and he's sitting in the chair in just jogging pants with a gallon of milk on the arm of the chair. I look over at him. I'm like, "You good, bud?" He lifts the gallon up, takes a giant gulp, puts it back down, and just goes, "Yeah," with a milk mustache and everything. So yeah, so I don't guzzle milk, but yeah, he did at least. He did for a little bit.
The few people that I know that truly are like, oh yeah, I drink milk. I drink it religiously. They are the skinniest people I know. I don't know what the correlation is, but
The fats and stuff in it help you feel full longer.
oh, well, I can't do that because I'm lactose intolerant. So every 3 sips, I take like a 3 hour long dookie.
At least you're tolerant.
I'm intolerant. I I can't drink milk.
You said you lactose and you're tolerant?
No, no, I have toes. I have toes, but like cheese, dairy, I hate it. My body, I I actually My partner sends me this meme, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's one of those stupid skeleton back background photos. And the, the text is my body is a machine that converts milk into diarrhea, and it is my favorite thing as of right now, except for them, because
I
I'm
mean,
like
I'm glad I'm not lactose intolerant.
I I'm glad I am, to be honest.
No, my wife is.
Imagine. So how does
I'm
that work?
pretty sure I just heard her. Pretty sure I just heard her turn around, hearing me say my wife.
How does that work?
Um,
When you get a cheese pizza, do you have to eat all the cheese?
no, there's medicine that she takes for it.
Oh, she's one of them. I bet she also drinks
It's
non-lactose milk.
we drink
That's
almond milk, dog. That's
nah,
what
bro.
you think we buy in separate milk containers.
Yeah, bro.
We're not, no,
Come on now.
no.
We're in the
But
US.
also, we found a couple brands of like vegan cheese and stuff.
I know you did not just say that, bro.
I listen. Go to Target. You got a Target near you?
But I'm like an hour away from me.
Oh, well, next time that you're some for some reason near the Target, go to Target, get the Good and Gather vegan shredded Parmesan cheese.
Hashtag not
It's
sponsored.
banging.
Is it? Is it now?
It's not sponsored, but yeah, no, it's banging. We made a pizza with it the other day, and it was so good.
Man, you look like the type of person to make a pizza from scratch. I don't know what that's
We
supposed to
didn't we
mean.
didn't make we didn't make it from scratch. We the crust was already made. We just added the stuff on top.
Oh, so you bought one of those little, or not little Debbie, what is Pillsbury boy, freaking
Oh
Michelin,
man,
baby Michelin man pizza, pie
pretty sure
crusts.
I'm pretty sure I bought pretty sure it was it might have been the Target brand. I don't know, but yeah, something like that. Something like that.
I, I,
But no,
I,
some of that stuff's pretty good.
I can't. I don't know why, but like every time. Now, don't get me wrong, the US itself is not a very healthy place, which is why I'm excited to like just adventure and see the healthiness of the other worlds. Because like we have the
Yeah,
worst food regulations and shit. But
100%.
like every time somebody tells me, "Oh yeah, I bought this thing. It's supposed to have artificial blank," and I'm like, "Dude, are you trying to die?" Like every I can't some like that grimace shake. Have you been seeing those TikToks, dude?
Dude, those they crack me up, but there's been some of them that are actually kind of spooky.
Yeah, dude, I love it because it's like, oh my God, these people should go into horror. Like I have sent so many to my partner that they've been like, "Can you stop sending me these?" I have an entire collection and it's like 300 videos long. I
Yeah, no,
love
man.
them.
Some of them are like cinematic masterpieces, though.
For real. The others are just like, "Oh, I don't like that." Like it's like watching the Mandela catalog. Like it's not necessarily scary, but it's like oddly it makes your skin crawl. But like
Yeah,
same with the Spider-Verse burger that Burger King did. I tried that. I was really worried because it was like, it's artificially colored with, you know, beetroots. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try it. I mean, it's at least a food that I know is kind of healthy for you. But
yeah,
when I tried
yeah.
it, I have not, like, my stomach hurt super bad. I don't know what it is with Burger King. full hate towards Burger King. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hate Burger King. I've had so many bad experiences from there that it just hurts.
I mean, I I don't hate it, but it's also like I don't think I've ever left the house and thought, "Oh yeah, let's get Burger King."
Yeah, no, it's like going to it's like going to Waffle House.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on.
No, no, no. I'm not saying
That's
that
a
Waffle
Waffle
House
Home.
isn't bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm saying that
What are you
no
saying?
nobody no mentally stable person wakes up and goes, I want Waffle House. It's always for me, it's always like I just got off work and it's like specifically night shift and it's like 11:30 at night. I'm bored, I'm hungry. I don't want anything from my job. You know what? Let me just go ahead and walk over to Waffle House. And then halfway home, like a minute before I pull into my driveway, I'm clenching my stomach so hard because I just gotta poop.
I am just gonna keep it a buck with you. Waffle House is good.
It is, it is, it
I
is.
I would I have left my house to go to Waffle House.
It, I've
However, I do agree with you. It'll fuck your stomach up. You get a hash brown bowl, the amount of grease in
dude,
that thing.
oh my goodness. I think that's the reason why my stomach always hurts after I eat Waffle House because I get the hash brown sausage and egg with extra cheese and add gravy.
Mhm.
I cannot tell you the last time I felt safe enough in a Waffle House to poop, but like after eating one of those, I my entire body wants to be like, if you don't stop right now, you're going to explode.
See, if if you go to Waffle House during the day, I think you're okay. But once it hits, like, after 10, I really do feel like that's the point in which you're like, "Okay, I don't feel safe."
I don't know though. Like I think it's a pretty long time frame. Like I will agree it's definitely after 10 p.m., but I think it's up to like 8, 8:30 for me. Depending on like if you're in the summer or if you're in winter. If you're in summer, it's like 6. If you're in winter, it's 8 because 8 is when it starts to get or like is still dark.
I walk in that
Eh,
bitch and kick the door down, I don't care.
every time that I've gone to a Waffle House when it was pitch black outside, there has always been either some drunk dude trying to fight the staff or some even though I live in like a somewhat, wealthy neighborhood, not because I'm somewhat wealthy, but because, I'm lucky. There's always some crackhead at Waffle House. It's not the workers. It has never been the workers for me, which is crazy. Every other Waffle House that I go to, it's always the workers that are cracked out. And maybe, the meth head sitting outside because he got kicked out and he's respectful.
I mean, I've been to a Waffle House a couple times drunk. I was not the guy fighting the people, though. I was just big chilling, trying to make sure I didn't feel sick the next day.
Yeah, no, I will say that is a luxury that I will never have, and I refuse to have it. I envy the people who have had that, but at the same time I don't because it's like, you know, why are you doing that? Why are you
I
going to
mean,
Waffle House when
it's
you're at drunk? When you're at drunk. Oh my goodness.
Good food, man. And then you're drunk. When you're drunk, everything just tastes better.
I've heard the same thing when you're stoned,
Yeah, true.
but still. Oh, I had a conversation with one of my friends about Waffle House today. It was about Waffle House and IHOP. So I told them that I don't like either of the places. Like I wouldn't go there out of my day, like go out of the way to do it. But if I had to
Mhm.
choose, it would be Waffle House because IHOP is like the rich white kids that try to be ghetto, you know? Like
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
everything about IHOP is like it's like, yeah, yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just like him. And it's like, no, no, you're very different from him. Don't think we don't notice. Just because you have the same ideas as him does not mean you're the same. I also hate Denny's. I don't know. I'm terrified of Denny's. I
When I
I
was a when the
when I went to Denny's twice my entire life. Both times I threw up while eating.
oh, it was that bad.
Yes. I've
I think I've been to a Denny's. I think once in my life
once. Yeah.
when I was a kid, and it was at the beach. Um, and while I was sitting there, I picked up something from in between the seat and showed my dad, and it was a condom. Still in the wrapper. Okay,
Oh,
still in the
thank
wrapper.
goodness.
It was
Thank
not a used one,
goodness.
but yeah, I picked it up and I didn't know what it was at the time. I was a kid.
Dad, look at this. I just found it.
I was like, "What is this?"
Uh,
Um, and he was like, "Yo, what?" And then complained, and yeah, I haven't been back.
it's I think Denny's is the divorced parents. Like Denny's is the single stepdad that tries to be fun in the like breakfast restaurant, you know? I
Yeah, yeah, no, no, I feel that when it comes to
D- Denny's gives me the vibes of that whole background or the back rooms, you know?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's eerie because like I said, I've only been there twice, and both times it's only ever been the people who I'm with and waiters, and it's like uh, I don't know what the chances are of that, but like there were multiple cars parked up front.
I think I feel that way about inside of Chick-fil-A is like the back room.
I I might get a lot of hate for this. I have
What are
never
you about to
had
say?
Chick-fil-A.
You've never had Chick-fil-A?
Never. Not that I can remember. I will say though, the ads that they have is very charming, but why did they pick an illiterate cow begging for their life?
Why not, you know?
I mean, I kind of feel like they could have had, I don't know, more options. Like, oh, did was the person who was like, you know what, let's make this ad campaign. Like, was it like it must have been a really bad choice, and that was the last two options. Like, it must have been a meth head or that. you know?
Most likely.
I mean, I'm not trying to say anything about the people who go to Chick-fil-A because I've met a lot of people who went to Chick-fil-A and are like, "Oh my God, I love Chick-fil-A and go there every day." And they're all really nice. But
And I like Chick-fil-A. Their spicy sandwich is banging.
only place that I get a spicy chicken sandwich from, McDonald's. I
Bro,
I
don't
hate
talk about McDonald's spicy chicken sandwiches
it's
until
not
you
good.
give
It is not at
no,
all good.
until you give credit to the spicy McChicken. Bro, when that thing came out, when I was middle school or something, like we'd go, that bitch was $1. For dinner, I'd get like two of them and a small fry. And I'm telling you, the spice level on those things was insane. Like
I
it was just a McChicken.
I can remember one time when I was it must have been like fifth grade. Um the school that I was at the point at the time had this spicy chicken sandwich, or it was something spicy, and it must have been probably like jambalaya or some shit. And at that
Yeah.
point, I've been doing a lot of hot sauce. Like I went to my uncle's, try to ghost pepper and whatnot, and I tried it. When I tell you I have not experienced that amount of pain from a spice from like spicy food. I don't know what they did to that, but it was like they milked an entire it was like they milked the spicy cow of the world dry.
And put it on that one singular thing.
Just that specific sandwich. Like, you know what? Let's turn fifth grader Frosty into let's ravage his butthole and not like no Catholic priest, you know?
Jesus.
Like
Call out a whole religion.
it was terrible. Greatest chicken, greatest whatever the heck it was. I'm almost positive it was a chicken sandwich because I did not like rice at that point in time, and that's the only reason I'll eat a jambalaya is because of the rice.
You, there was a point in time you didn't like rice.
Yeah, bro. I don't like a lot of things. I'm a very
How
picky
do you?
eater.
Yeah, but it's rice, dog. It's flavorless until
Dude,
you flavor it.
well, that's probably why I didn't like it. I mean, you've seen me.
That's the the funnest part is getting to flavor your food.
I can't, you've seen me. Just because just because I live in, the backwoods where our roadkill is our, next meal doesn't mean
Ye-
doesn't mean I know how to I just recently learned how to cook Alfredo. Like what?
Run that back. You say what?
In 17 years, right? 17 years of my life. I probably like two months ago, that was the first time I've learned how to cook Alfredo. And then another 2 weeks after that was when I figured out how to make meatloaf. I know how to make anything else? Nope. I don't even know how to fry an egg, but I can make a mean meatloaf.
You can't scramble eggs,
I can scramble eggs. I can't fry them. I hate eggs also. I don't I
bro. Do you consume any protein?
I do. I consume a lot of protein, but do I personally know how to cook it? No. I'm like the dog that begs for food in the family household, you know? Like if my dad's cooking something and it's a lot of meat, I'll be like, what you got over there? Let me snatch up 90% of that.
So you just want to take all the meat.
Yeah, no homo though. Actually,
Oh,
it's still June, so I'm a yeah, full homo.
full on,
What?
full on. I agree.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Tis the month.
Dude, did you see that thing that happened with Xbox on Diablo 4's release?
No.
Okay, so on Twitter, you know, Pride Month started. So they did their Pride Month logo, right? Which, by the way, Oprah GX's Pride Month logo is the best. I don't know who's running that account, but I hope they can continue to do that because it's that it's that video of the two black dudes kissing. Or yeah, it's that
Yeah.
specific particular screenshot with the logo in front of it. It's amazing. I love it. But Xbox had their basic rainbow flag Xbox logo, and then Diablo 4 got released, and they switched it from their Pride Month logo to the Xbox logo in a burning fire.
Mm.
Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, I can't believe they're not allies," because I'm pretty sure they are. But whoever is on their social media team had to have looked at that and been like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, there had to have at least been one person that was like, hey, this might get us a lot of hate, you know?
Like, hey, this is the 1 month out of the year we have to change it to these colors. Maybe we should just leave it that.
Yeah. Like, I, I mean, I, how often do they change their logo for a particular game release? Unless it's Halo or Forza. They're only two, what are they called? Exclusives? Yeah, Forza and Halo, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand it, but like, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a way. Did they keep like what's it called?
Monopolizing the entire gaming
No,
industry.
no, 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 no. That's not what I'm talking about at all here.
I mean, they are though. They bought
Um,
Microsoft, or they bought Activision. They bought,
Blizzard.
yeah. Um, I'm
No,
pretty sure they
I was
bought
trying to
Ubisoft
say.
too.
I'm trying to say, did Xbox keep their back? What's it called? Their thing on Twitter, not their profile picture, but the other thing that's like behind the profile
Background.
picture. Yeah, whatever it
Uh,
is.
I don't know. I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Like I think my background has been the same since I created the Twitter account,
Fair enough.
which is lolpa2frosty. Go follow me. I post about random stuff, mainly my poops. And it's like I I can understand if you want to sit here and, you know, hey, I just drew this. Let me post it on my background so that, whoever looks at my account, they'll look at it and be like, "Oh, that's cool." You know. Other than that, I see no point in changing it.
Fair enough.
Like I'm the type of person to wear pants until they get holes on the PP, you know. If the boot fits, wear it type shit. all the way up until it's gone, disintegrated.
Frosty, what the fuck are you saying?
I I don't know.
If the boot, I don't even know how to decode that one.
I'm saying, like wear it until it breaks. That's my new saying. If the boot fits, wear it until it disintegrates.
Oh, fair. Okay, okay, okay.
You know?
Maybe not, because like you were trying to take a shower with shoes
No,
on. It's not.
I can't say I have. Accidentally swam with shoes on.
It's not the same feeling. It's not good, right?
Uh, I don't remember. I just remember falling into the pool and then getting pulled out and having and wearing a towel while I'm playing Just Dance because my clothes were in the washer. Uh, that was not a cool memory. Uh,
So you, okay, all right, all right, all right.
yeah. How many of y'all can say that y'all did that? Probably not a lot. Should I be proud of it? Probably not.
I mean, why not? You might as well be.
Am I? Yes, because I got all the stars. Like I beat everybody that was playing with me at that point. And it was like, how you gonna get beaten by a pretty much nude motherfucker? Like, do you know who I am?
No, tell us who you are,
Uh, Frosty. Huh.
bro. I got a new mouse. Sorry, sorry. That complete change of subject. but I got a new mouse, and it
Okay.
has the ability where you can toggle the sensitivity of your scroll wheel. And so sometimes I like to go on websites now and just like there be no resistance or whatever, and just scroll down and see how long it goes.
Real. There's a I forget what the website is. I'll have to look it up and like send you it. But there's a website that's like a crap ton of books. Like it's one really long book series just typed out. No indentions, no none of that. It's just from beginning of the first book all the way to the end of the last book. And
Yeah,
like you ever go on certain school websites and you're scrolling down to find like contact information and whatnot, and you're scrolling for like what seems like hours. It
yeah.
is that's how that website is.
You know, I feel like most people don't realize this, but for the most part, when you read things in school, your teachers have also read those things. So
What do
like
you mean?
we don't just like give out for the most part. Okay,
Oh, like books.
we don't just give out books or assignments and stuff without reading them ourselves.
Uh-huh.
That's a surefire way for something to just go wrong, something in there that we didn't want in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, when you're sitting there thinking like, "Oh my god, this reading is so long, I'm so bored," or whatever. Yep, we felt the same way.
Is that why you use if you give a mouse a cookie to teach the Holocaust?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly why.
Okay.
It's easy to read. I don't have to keep reading it.
It's easy to read. I just want to sit here and be like, yeah. didn't the author of that book make like 18 other books and they're all like if you give a moose a canoe or some stupid shit like that.
I actually have no clue. Again, I didn't know about the book until I was an adult.
I could just imagine. I mean, I hope this isn't how it played out, but like I can just imagine one of your students being like, "Hey, Mr. Drew, can have you ever read that book If You Give a Mouse a Cookie?" And you're like, "What?
Vietnam flashbacks.
What's that book?" And they're just like, they read it to you. You're just in awe, like you're sitting there at the edge of your seat, looking at them in excitement on on the next page, like you're watching a Marvel movie.
I mean, listen, you
Uh-huh.
know,
I'm listening.
I was in college and I had a professor tell me about using that in the classroom, and so I was like, oh yeah, let me read it. And I was like, oh dang, that makes sense. Holy crap!
Are you sure you weren't like, if you give a mouse a cookie, what? What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
What's a
They ask you
cookie?
for a glass of milk. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Actually, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, I mean, it happened to me too, so that's why I asked.
I was in complete shock at everything.
Me too. Still have never read that book. So, uh, speaking of children thingamajigs, me and my partner have this thing that we watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we're going to watch The Legend of Korra, and then when all those Team Aang movies come out, we're going to watch those.
Yeah,
And I just want to say, if they don't hurry up with this new Avatar TV show, I might cry because, like, I love earthbending almost as much as I love airbending, probably because I'm really weird and I just love the idea that you could sit there and, like, if nobody knows you're an airbender, you could sit there and slightly move a piece of paper in school. Be like, I thought this was just here. And they will always be like, where's the open door? I think
I
that
feel
would
like
be.
I feel like media tries to they take these ideas of superpowers and stuff and they go way too far with it. Like part of me feels like if I had the opportunity to be an airbender or have the force or whatever, um, that I would use it to just subtly mess with people. I wouldn't go out
Yes,
and have some giant
yes.
cosmic quest or whatever. Like I
Yeah,
would definitely
no.
use it just to mess with people. Like I would go about my average life, but I would just mess with people.
Like if I had telekinesis, I would not sit here and use it to move all of the money from a bank to me. I would sit here and use it to win America's Got Talent.
Oh, 100%.
I would sit here and be like, "Hi, my name's Frosty. I'm a magician. Oh, okay. And show me uh, what are you going to do?" And I would just sit here and be uh, like I said, I'm a magician. Uh, Simon, can you come up here with me? And I'll just move his entire body up, and he'll be like, "What?" But I feel like that would give it up, and the governments of the world will be like, "No, we're going to kill you now."
But then, okay, you just go into isolation. If anybody comes near you, just toss them away.
Do you know how serious I would be with the whole do you want an uppy? If somebody sits here and is like, "Hey, can you reach that top shelf for me?" I'm straight up going to say, "No, but I can give you an uppy." I would be the most annoying person to gain any sort of power. Even if it was super strength, I would not use it to like lift up a truck in case. I mean, obviously I would if, the person I really cared about was under it, but like I would use it to open up a jar of pickles. I don't even like pickles. I just want to go to the grocery store and be like, "Hey, do you need that opened?" No problem, let me help. And then just open it, have them take one out, and then close it all the way, tighter than it already was.
Yeah, I yeah, again, I think I would just use the powers and as the people. I wouldn't really care about trying to be the hero or the villain. I would just use it whatever benefits me most.
Like the people who I'd mess with the most would definitely be people that I like really enjoy talking to and being around. Because like they would be the first people to know. And they like
Oh yeah.
for instance, if I say, "Hey, I have the ability to breathe underwater," I would use that. So I would be a maniac. Everybody would hate me. Because I would definitely sit here and be like, "Hey guys, look, I have the ability to breathe underwater." And then just jump into a pool and sit there. No movement, no nothing. Just sit there. 3 minutes
Uh
pass, they would think I'm dead.
yeah, no, that would freak me out.
Once that, like, I would be counting in my head up to 3 minutes, and once that 3 minute mark is up, I would go up and be like, "Hey guys, wait, why are y'all looking at me like I'm crazy?" Like, I
No,
think I
I
think me and you and our subtly messing with people are a little bit different.
yeah, no, I'd yeah, no, I'd like I don't know, use it to like pull their hoodie a little bit and just claim there's a ghost or something. I like that, like that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, no, see, if if I had telepathy or if I had telepathy, people would be afraid of me. Like, not even for like, "Oh, I know your deepest, darkest secrets." I want to have a conversation with somebody. Like, let's say we're talking about sandwiches. I want to sit here and be like, "Oh, hey, what's your favorite sandwich?" "Oh, your favorite sandwich is blank." As they're saying it, like that would get into so many people's minds, and they would be terrified. That's what I want. I don't like, I would not use it for like gaining world power. I just use it to.
I think you're going more towards villain, honestly. Like
You you really think that's villain?
you're yeah, man, you're fucking with people in like a whole different psychological and stuff way.
I expect people to do the same to me if they were to get certain powers. Like if somebody, I want I want telekinesis so that I can tie untie people's shoes and then be like, "Hey, your shoe's untied." "No, it's not." Yes, it is, dude. Look. And they look, they retie it. Hey, dude, your shoe's untied still. No, it's not. I just untied it. Make them go insane.
Yeah, man, that's some villain stuff.
I mean, probably. No, no, it's not.
Oh,
No,
no, that's villain stuff.
no, it's not.
Yeah, 100%.
No. What? You're
Yeah.
crazy. Or like I wanna unbutton people's shirts. Not in like a oh I wanna see them like that. I wanna unbutton people's shirts, but like if somebody has a button up all the way up to the neck, I wanna just unbutton that first one. And I wanna see how they feel about it. Or unbutton the one that's directly above the belly button, and then just be like, hey, one of your things are unbuttoned.
Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. That's on the level of what I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like making friends think that you're sitting at the bottom of a pool not breathing.
I did,
I feel like that might be a little much.
I did not say sitting at the bottom of the pool. Just to clarify, I did not say that. I mean, maybe it's a little much, but nonetheless, I don't know. It would be a cool party trick. Or like have the ability to super stretch. I would love to go into a hot dog eating contest, not because I like hot dogs, but I want to go into one and then just take the entire plate and shove them down my throat.
Hey, yo.
Not like that. Like I want to I would use the ability, like if I had the powers of Mr. Fantastic or Plastic Man, I would use those abilities solely to win eating contests. What would I gain from it? Probably nothing. I would also use those powers to make one of my fingers a little bit too long and then talk to somebody and be like, "Hey, do you think this is odd?" And they'll be like, "Why is it so long?" And I'll be like, "I don't know, it's just been like this since birth." And then the next day, have it retract to its like normal size. And then act
Mm.
like they were hallucinating the entire thing. I think I think I'm insane.
I mean, the best people are.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm one of the best. Oh, if I had super intelligence, it's over with. I wouldn't use it to create a neutrino bomb. No. I'd use it to I would use it to go to somebody's house, take apart their computer, put it back together, except have a single thing unplugged. Like everything's going fine. Everything's going fine. They turn it on, it's not turning on. Why is it not turning on? It just turned on the other day. It turned on before I got to work. Why is it not turning on? And I'll just be like, "Oh, probably because have you checked this? Maybe that's unplugged." And then they'll just be like, "Why would that be unplugged? The case is unopened. Like why?" Obviously, they would get super suspicious immediately because it's like, "Why do you know that?" But it's also like I would also use it to again, not to like become like show that I'm the smartest in the world. I'd use it to one up people about their favorite topics. That's that's a straight menace.
One of those people.
Yes. I want somebody to sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, this specific Spider-Man is like super cool because this, and this," and I'll be like, "Yeah, and in this specific issue they did this. Did you know that?" And then they'll be like, "Mm, no." Like they'll just feel super demoralized.
Again, man, I think that's taking it too far. Have some morals, man.
I
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, you would also convince your friends and family that you were drowned, like you drowned in a pool?
I don't know if I'd do that, but I think I would mess with people a little more than what I was saying before.
Uh,
If you had those abilities and you were at the bottom of a pool, could you like form a tunnel to the surface so you could breathe? I think that's too much.
okay, mm, I don't know. But like I said, if I had the ability to breathe underwater, it wouldn't matter. But let's say, I had fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Okay, would it count as me being able to breathe underwater if I had the powers of Mr. Fantastic and Plastic Man? If my head was still all the way up to the surface, but my body was all the way on the ground?
Run that back.
Okay, so hear me out. Eight, or no, let's go 12-foot pole, head all the way to the top, body all the way at the bottom. Am I still breathing underwater? Or am I just abnormally tall?
I think you're breathing underwater.
I'd say so. If 90, if my body is lower than 3 feet underwater, I think that classifies as breathing underwater.
Okay, okay.
Because technically you are breathing. Am I wrong? And your body is
I
underwater.
I guess technically you're right.
Haters will
Technically.
say it's haters will say it's fake, but what about you? Like, actually, what what power would you want to have?
Good question. Um, that I've honestly never thought about. Like I don't know. I wouldn't want to be like a I don't know. I wish maybe just to have wishes come true. You know, like I just say like, oh, I wish I had this, and it was boom. You know,
Your own personal genie?
like I am a genie, but I never have to go in a lamp.
Would you have to follow the same rules as a genie?
Um, no, but I also like I don't have to give anybody wishes.
So hear me out. I rub your pecker. Do I get three wishes?
I feel like that's prostitution.
You, you didn't say no, so once you figure out if you can make wishes come true, let me know.
Okay, all right. I got you. I got you.
And second question.
Okay.
You said you wouldn't have to go into a lamp. Would you have to go into something else, like a beer mug?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think think I can just kind of exist, just kind of be.
Sweet. Would you still have the half body, other half wisp?
No, no, no. I'd look like a average person.
Oh, so you'd just be
I'd
you'd
be
you'd
me, but the ability to grant wishes.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I would have to go with telekinesis. Either that or telepathy. Because those things that I said that I would like to do to somebody, they're call me insane, call me a freak. They're just too funny. Like, I personally would be terrified if it were to happen to me, but if I were to see it to happen to somebody else, I'd be laughing. And if I were to see it, like, if I were to do it, I would be cackling inside. And I don't mean no. I mean, you know, like I'm spraying a Windex bottle.
So I saw I saw a meme earlier that just like popped in my head, and it was talking about like having an office food thief.
Uh,
And like younger, there was like shows or people post online or whatever that they put laxatives in their food, and so if somebody stole it, like fuck up their stomach.
uh-huh.
Well, apparently that's kind of illegal, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, because I don't know, but I did find out that like it is sort of illegal for you to do that. But I feel like another way you could do it is just like make it look like real food, but it be like soap or something. 'Cause you know how everybody makes like, oh hey, is this
Oh,
cake or is it the actual object?
yeah, yeah. Or like
Like
those
I feel like you
friggin'
do it with soap.
dude. I I don't have them on my For You page, but my sister sends them to me. It's wax melts that look
Yeah.
straight like fast food, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, that looks so good. Where can I get it?" And they just melt it, and I'm like, What? I wanted that. Give it." Yeah, I don't know. But also, that brings up the question: if y'all all put laxatives in y'all's food, is it illegal?
I don't know.
And secondly, would you catch the office thief if y'all all did it?
I mean, yeah, because you just bring a little side thing so you don't eat the laxative lace thing.
Okay,
Then whoever ends
but
up running to the bathroom,
let's be honest though. Nobody realistically is going to sit here and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just bring a side dish." No, nobody is going to be brilliant enough, like me and you, to do that. To be honest,
I mean, I think.
I I would sit here, bring a laxative thing after already telling everybody else to do it. Forget that I told everybody else to do it and eat whatever I ate, or like eat whatever I actually or that I laced with laxatives and shit my brains out. I'm not gonna lie. And then
Mm,
everybody would sit here and be like, "Oh, he's the culprit. We caught him red-handed." And I'd just be like, "I got my food." And they'll all be like, "I thought we all agreed to get this." And I'll straight up just be like, "Oh, oh yeah, we did." And like everybody would have that sudden realization that I'm just stupid. Your silence is deafening right now. True. Speaking of explosive diarrhea and blowing up stuff, I had I ate something earlier today that was so good, right? It was a burger, right? And some nachos, right? Like I said earlier in this podcast episode, I'm lactose intolerant. The amount of cheese that was in the nachos and whatnot was so much that I had to speed race home on mock poopin' scoops to take a poop, right? And oh, his internet went out. That's why I am talking solo for now. So when I got home, I blew up my bathroom. I really hope some of y'all aren't as disgusted as talking about, you know, potty breaks as I know a lot of people are. But like, I blew that up. I got very concerned for a second. Anyways, on that note, and my co-host leaving, thank you all for watching this. Thank you all for listening to this podcast. Like I said, DJ Drew J98 on I think all platforms. Um, and I'm Valpa underscore two Frosty on all platforms. Uh, thank you for listening to this, and give us another week, and we will see y'all then. Thank you.